Alon with the Haim Home Group, brokered by EXP. I'm here today to talk to you about the 3 stages of selling your home. So the first stage is the mental stage. The second one is the prep stage. And the third stage is the actual sell of the house. So let's start with the mental stage, which I call the 3 W's. First W is, why do you want to sell? You got to know why you're selling and what are the reasons behind it. The second W is where. Where are you moving after you sell the house? And the third W is when. When do you want all this to take place? Second stage of the process. Once you have all your 3 W's in order and you know why you're selling, where you're going to after you sell the house, and when you want all this to happen, is starting to prepare the house for sale. So the first thing you need to do is declutter your house, organize it, make sure people could walk in and feel comfortable and can visualize themselves in the house when they come in to see the house. So now we're going to move into stage 2, preparation of your home to get it ready for sale. And this is how we do this. We're going to declutter the house, get rid of all the things that are just laying around there, are in the way, taking up space, nobody's using them. Just put them aside, put them in the garage, put them in storage. Just get that stuff out of the house so people could walk in and feel comfortable in the house and could visualize their furniture, them living in the house. The other thing, in the kitchen, you want to have the countertops cleared from almost anything on them so people could see how much room they have on the countertops. And if it's cluttered with a lot of things, people think that the kitchen is small, there's no countertop. We need to declutter the house and make it comfortable for people to visualize themselves in the house. The next thing inside the house, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the walls, moldings, if there's chip paint, scuff marks on the paint. If you're able to clean it out, great. If not, put a fresh coat of paint on the house. It's not expensive. It makes the house look much better. A little investment of paint will get you a lot more in the sale of the house than if you didn't do it. The next thing is, if you have started any projects in the house and have not completed them, please go ahead and complete them. If there's anything not working 100%, get it fixed, make sure it works properly. It will be found during the inspection period. So let's take care of it in advance. The final stage of the prep of the house is the outside. Power wash it, make it look clean, make sure the landscaping looks great, put a few new flowers in the beds, put some fresh mulch, make it pop. It helps people when they're walking towards the house, the first thing they notice is the outside. And that's the first impression they have of your house, is what's going on outside of it. So take care of the outside, it is very important. The final step of the prep is meeting with realtors, understanding who's a good fit for you, and hiring them as your realtor. Now the final stage, stage 3, the sell of the house. So we understood why we're selling the house, where we're moving, when we're doing all this. We prepped the house, we hired a real estate agent. Now let's get into the sell of the house. The real estate that you hired will start preparing the house to put it on the market. And that means on all the websites, Zillow, MLS, everywhere, so people could see that the house is for sale. And one of the most important things is how the house looks online. So your real estate agent should hire a professional photographer that will come in and take professional pictures of your house to put the house in the best perspective for in the buyer's eyes. Because people will look online and make a decision based on what they see online if they want to see your house or not. The next thing is your real estate agent will prepare the house for showings, schedule showings, open houses. Once that is done, people will come in, see the house, offers will come in, hopefully a lot of them. Once you have offers on the table, now you can start negotiating with the other side and come to an agreement. Once you come to an agreement, both parties, the buyer and seller, will sign that offer, and that will go to the attorneys for attorney review period. In the attorney review period, the attorneys will review the offer, make sure that both the seller and buyer are protected by each of their own attorneys, language in the contract, what terms need to be changed, and that's all good. That's a short period of time. That's about 3 to 5 days. After that is due diligence period. That's the time that the buyer has the right to bring in people to inspect the house. If it's a home inspection, oil tank sweep, chimney inspection, septic inspection where needed, all this is great. Once inspections are over, then the buyer shall secure his mortgage. Once that is secured, now we could get to the closing table. That is where you, the seller, get paid, the buyer gets the keys to the house, and you move on to your next location. For any more tips and advice regarding real estate, give me a call, 201-638-0903. Always here to help.